Purification process, how this looks like often. It is very often way of life, entire way of life, to get certain understanding, what permissible, what not. In first half of life we have a little not wisdom very often, quite often. So we committing crimes and mistakes, different mistakes, which that causing distortions in our mind, which causing deviations and inappropriate functionality of the mind, to such a degree that we often after some while start have reactions from that side and we start suffer basically. When we didn't commit too much and we still quite strong in the core, we may ask for forgiveness, we may ask for repentance, we may ask for repair inside, we may basically scream for help. And this is very important factor when you are like fallen tree and you look up and you ask for that help, because that help will come. God, existence always will gonna hear you, and if you destroy everything inside, existence put, and you ask for that help, existence put that spark inside, that kind of invisible spark which allow you to purify what you broken, purify and put light into those dark spaces of the mind which you contaminated. In contrary, those who till the end they are so stubborn, so angry for everything, they are not able to ask for that help. They don't want to, they want to keep going, their mind want to keep creating that chaos. They are destined to die, they are destined to collapse. It will be paid back to them and there will be no help. But those who ask for help will go through some process. That process can be instant, and instant flux and injection of light inside, which light up that dark space inside, and those lucky ones will come back to love and peace, to serenity and understanding. Those less fortunate, which I am probably one of them, will have to go their way, because there is still element in the mind, stubborn element in the mind is stubborn, which want to pull its own way very often, is so complicated that it is not so easy to undo it. So those ones will have to put light into those dark corners. You will have to identify what's wrong with you, and once you did something in certain way, you will have to repeat the same experience, but this time with putting light inside. Let's say, for example, I was gamer, I just play games. I could do it 22 hours, 2 hours break, and next 22 or 4 hours. I simply overclock my mind at some point of time. Cause problem with sleep, deprivation of sleep, deprivation of eat, many different complications, which cause this kind of distortion and deviation in the mind. Basically dark space in the mind. And later, for many years, I experienced different hardships, anxiety, depressions, things like that. This is all the effect of that which I did in a young age, and with that also there was associated huge stress, because after a while mind could not cope with those informations, those games, this speedy stuff which goes there, and started causing stresses, anxieties and things like that. So after so many years, you coming to the point that you are like able to risk almost everything to bring yourself back to the normal functionality, and you start discovering, okay, I did this that way. So now, together with prayer, meditation, with fasting, with those tools provided, you have to find a way how to put light into those dark spaces, corners of your mind. So let's say you may play games, again 22 hours, or not sleep, let's say at all. And at the end of that journey, at the end of that doing, that stupid doing, you have to feel all them nasty things which are appearing, all this twist in your stomach, all this twist weakness, all this deprivation of sleep. You have to feel it, you have to see it. And when this coming up, popping to the surface, when your mind and everything, your body is exhausted, what you need to do, just go to the prayer and pray and pray and observe your mind and allow that light penetrate this darkness which appearing. That's the way how to bring yourself back to wellness again. And in the same way, be strong in those areas of mind later on, because you most likely not gonna do more, because this is what I did to myself was max. And the same max I did with sports. I didn't come yet to the terms with sports. I still working with deprivation of sleep and depression and things like that. There will be time probably when I will recover from that I will want to recover from energetic darkness in my body. So I will probably have to do the sports, which I did before. Of course, when I had 20 years, I did sports 10 hours a day, like complete madman. Like I've been given all this beauty inside, all this surplus inside, endless energy, but I had no wisdom. So I overused everything without wisdom. I overuse it, overclock myself in terms of energy by doing sports so many hours every day, playing games, stressing myself, all of this. No wisdom. After so many years, life gives you possibility to give that wisdom back, to give that energy back, to give that wellness, peace and love back. But you have to do it on terms of existence, together with tools which existence provided. We have to put, actually we're doing this, in some way we're doing this, but existence guiding us. We have to put that light which existence providing, that spark, into those dark corners of the mind. And I'm not the first one. There was many before. I read the story of lives of people. It is basically the same thing. So many distorted things in the mind. Even we don't know what was before, because I come to life with some conditions already. Like Eckhart Tolle saying, we got this pain body, and some things is like created was before, because I see clearly our body dying, but what we create in the mind and in heart, those poverties, we carry this later on to hereafter, to next moment. So if you not repair this, if you not renew it, you may come to next existence, to next life with new body, but with the same conditions, strange conditions. And that life is very long journey to hell or back to heaven, and all of it playing in the mind. When your mind is either contaminated with full of that junk you created, different psychopathic behaviors and things like this, either your mind is silent, clear, pure, like clear water, and you experience this bliss, this holiness inside, stillness, ultimate peace and love. That's truth about us. And this is not that I read this, but I experience this. And definitely there is much more, because once all the system is purified, you have access to spiritual world, completely new dimension, completely new taste, like fountain of youth, an imaginable dimension which everyone's searching for. That's love, silence and peace. It is there, but this system which we broke, which we contaminated, must be purified. There is no other way. You never get there till it will not comply with what is, till it will complain, till it will be behaving aggressively, nastily, angrily. All of this must go. You need to be clean inside in order to experience really God. Salam alaikum.